Approaching destination in 1/2 mile on the right side.
I am at the first delivery of today here in Statesville, North Carolina at the Lowe's Distribution Center. And well, I got good news and bad news. Yeah, you guys have guessed it. I'm also picking up here, but it's not ready yet. I wanted to show you guys the landing gear on the other side. That's something you want to take a quick glance at each time to make sure it's lowering as well. Because every once in a while, something will be messed up here in the landing gear and that other one won't lower. And you can use your imagination of what happens. If that's doesn't lower, it's still raised, and this is when you unhook and pull away from it. It's not gonna be good. But one thing that is good is having a fifth wheel puller. Now on a lot of trucks, you don't really need it. On this KW, you do. Makes it so much easier. But now, it's time to have a little lunch. A jalapeno tuna and provolone wrap, some sun chips, and some cantaloupe from the garden. That is a pretty good little lunch. The jalapeno tuna, which it used to be called Mexican, and then they changed the packaging. Well, this is Thai tuna. That's what I put in my macaroni. And then jalapeno tuna. These two are what's called bold.
Message has arrived.
Not all grocery stores and Walmarts have them for some reason. Not like the lemon pepper, the hickory, and
A new message has arrived.
that's my new load that I'm going to Charleston. Good morning, people. I am waking up in South Carolina. I'm about 25 miles from my next delivery. I hadn't got a pre-plan yet, so I don't know where I'm going next. Hopefully, it's not in South Carolina. Okay, I finally got a load. I wish I was excited about it. I'm going to Lugoff for a live load and then taking it to Columbia. Total distance is, I don't know, only about 70 or 80 miles. But then I'm picking up a trailer in Lexington and headed to Louisville. So as long as this, the stop in Lugoff to get loaded, going to the Columbia yard, and then going to Lexington, as long as that don't take too long, hopefully I can still pull off a 500-mile day. But I gotta get rolling. Alright, here I am in Lugoff. I'm backed up to the dock. They hadn't started loading me yet, but hopefully that will start happening shortly. Which reminds me, I need to make sure I have approved my logs. Because you guys have heard of per diem before? But G&P does per diem pay a lot different than U.S. Express did. Which U.S. Express signs people up on per diem. They tell you, hey, here's what your rate of pay is. You're at, 32 cents a mile starting out. Well, if you take per diem, well, we're only going to pay you 28 cents a mile because, I don't know, like 16 cents of it is tax-free or something, so we pay you less.
Message has arrived.
GMP, I'll have to show you guys on a paycheck stuff. There's a per diem line and a hotel line. Because I guess, I could stay in a hotel instead of the truck, but that'd be kind of stupid. But we get that money tax-free. So, like on our W-2 and, gross income, it looks like we don't make as much because we get, it's probably $300, $350 a week that's tax-free. And I still get, a good cents per mile. It's a better situation here in my opinion. I don't go long. I don't go out to California and Washington and Oregon, but hell, most solo guys don't either with U.S. Express. I didn't when I was solo anyway. But I'm gonna have a little snack. One of my Velveeta bowls with spicy Thai tuna. For you guys that's been watching me a while, know this is one of my regular snacks. Has anybody ever tried it before? It's Velveeta original, not queso, and spicy Thai tuna. Not hickory or ranch. But if anybody has and either you love it or you hate it, hit me in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Hey guys, I got a piece of sad news to head with you guys. I just got parked up, I don't know, between Knoxville and Lexington, Kentucky at this small little pilot, and it's very tight right here. Well, this JB Hunt guy came beside me and he asked me to spot him, and I was. And he had plenty of distance on this side. Well, he was watching his other side. But you see that pole there? He tagged. I was out here, spotting for him, and he had it. But then he decided to pull forward, and I was waving and screaming and yelling, but well, I don't want to walk up there and rub salt in the way. But front of his truck bumper and headlight got a bit damaged, and he is upset, which I can understand that. That sucks when things happen that you got to call the company that goes on your record. So be careful out there, guys, and if you ever ask for a spotter, kind of keep your eye on the spotter. When I ask for one, the main thing I want to know is not how I need to maneuver. Just let me know if I'm gonna hit something. Sorry, JB Hunt. To the big Ford plant here in Louisville, Kentucky. Right here is where I'm going to put my trailer, but they like the tandem slid to the rear, so that's the first thing to do. I've often wondered why is some places they can unload a trailer just fine with the tandems there, but other ones want it to the rear, like, I don't know, the forklift can't unload it like that. Hey, what's up, people? I'm coming to you from somewhere I've never been before. This is my first time at what is called the 440 truck stop. Main thing to look at here is the mountains that are around. As far as facilities, I wouldn't put it high on my list, but here's while I'm here. I set a goal every time I start a shift is I want to exceed 500 miles by the end of it. Day one of this week, I did. Yesterday, I did not, because, well, I don't know how much I'm going to show you of what happened yesterday. I recorded a little bit, but not a lot. I don't know, I think I was hooked to like maybe 4 trailers by, you know, time that the day was over with. Had a live unload, I had 2 live loads, and stopped by and talked to safety in Columbia. Just really ate into the day. And of course, the 14-hour clock is what got me. And I started in Tennessee today and was up in Louisville for a delivery, which was just a drop and hook and then a live load. And I knew I could make it to Dandridge, Tennessee, but as I started getting into Knoxville, I could push a little further. But there's a tool that I use regularly that you will get mixed reviews from other truck drivers, but it's called Trucker Path. And you can set it up and customize it to show you what you want to see. Like if you want Walmart's on there, just select Walmart and it'll put an icon for them. You know, your truck stops like this will just be a T. Pilots, Flying J, Loves, Petros, TAs have their own symbol, but as you tap it, it opens up all types of information. One of those things is the parking situation. Now here's why other truck drivers are like, heck with Trucker Path, is because it's updated by truckers like us, which I'm not in the habit of really doing personal updates, but guys do. Like if it's red, that means, somebody said anyway, all the parking spots are taken. And that's what this had on it. And well, most of them were taken, but there was a few that weren't. But it hadn't been updated for like 17 hours. You know what I'm saying? But today ended up being a 573 mile day. That's a good day. And I'm gonna try to do at least that tomorrow if it's possible. I'm taking this trailer, I don't have to deliver it to Michelin. I'm just gonna be dropping it at the yard. So 9 out of 10 times when I drop a trailer at a yard, I pick up a trailer at a yard. Depending upon the distance, if it's some little short run that's gotta get live unloaded, or if I go back to Louisville or Moody, which will be a drop and hook, is really going to make a difference in my overall week, because tomorrow will be day 4 of at least 6 days on the road. But here's what I'm talking about as far as Trucker Path. I use this app more than probably anything. But see, it shows on the map and all these different icons, which where the safe bet would have been to stop at this Pilot or the Loves. That's in Dandridge, Tennessee. But here I am. And see, it says the parking lot's full. It's not quite, but it was hours ago. But see, here's a TA, and the W is way stations. This is on the other side of the gorge. See, it's got some spots available. It's 49 miles away. But if I open that up, you know, it gives you information like how many parking spots. 106 at that one. 8 showers, 8 lines of death. There is laundry at that one. But if you hit up here, it tells you the restaurants. It's either at the truck stop or close by. Now for you new people that's coming into trucking, you're gonna have some people like at my truck driving school, they said make sure you get, you know, the book. You know, I don't know if it costs 10 bucks or whatever at truck stops. It has a list. This is like a phone book type of thing. I still to this day haven't got one, and I have no desire to get one. Now if some big EMP goes off and technology's fried, I guess maybe my iPhone won't work then, but neither will fuel pumps or phone lines or probably even this truck with all these computer chips in it. So I kind of roll the dice and rely on technology and past information that I've learned from my experiences. Like now, I know about the 440 truck stop, which there is a restaurant inside, but you know, I got a jug to piss in, I got food here, I showered this morning, so I probably won't get out of the truck again unless, I don't know, I'm feeling frisky and decide to go on a bike ride. Self-contained, people. That's what you want to be. More than an hour and a half left on my 14, so I'm okay there. I've already, well, I hadn't pulled off from my trailer, but I have unhooked from it. And I'm getting my paperwork ready. I'm gonna run inside, and there's not gonna be anyone in there. There's like a cubby hole of some sort. And I'm picking up a trailer here, which there's quite a few GMP trailers here. I've got to look it up to find which one it is, hook up to that. I'm gonna walk in one time to drop these bills off, get the new one, do my loaded macro. And there's a truck stop, a Love's, 11 miles from me. Which I don't know if it's okay to shut down here or not, but I really don't want to. I'd rather go to the Love's, because I may want to take a shower. Actually, I do want to take a shower after I turn my lights off. My loaded macro is sent. But my trailer picked up is right beside me, so that'll be easy. And I can get out of here and get to the Love's with, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes left on my clock. Guys, it looks like I'm gonna get an itty bitty little hours of service violation on my log. I think I'm gonna get there 1 or 2 minutes short. Crazy thing, like when I left, you know, and when I got there anyway, I had 21 minutes of drive time left. As soon as I pulled off, it went from 21 to 13. I am let's see, I'm 4.9 miles away. I've got 5 minutes of clock left.
Rated hours of service regulation.
Well, I couldn't get any more out of today than what I got out of it. If I wouldn't have been, you know, came up on that wreck where I was creeping along and stopped for probably 25 minutes, I wouldn't have had a problem. But I'm not sure. I've got an idea. I'm not going to go over the boring details of it. Why my clock went from 21 minutes to 13 minutes when I was 11 miles away. But here's my week so far. 545 miles for today, 573 yesterday. I had a short day of 428, and I started my week off with 542. So that's not too bad. I'm on track for my 3,000 miles. I'm stacked for the weekend. Taking this load to Dalton, Georgia, and then going over to Addersville, to the Lowe's DC to pick up a load that's going to Alabama. And I can't remember exactly what's after that, but I'm gonna be in Atlanta, and then I'm going to Statesville, North Carolina. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna be running a little bit Monday, because if you look at my 70-hour clock, there's 27 hours left on it. Hey, but if you like this episode, give a thumbs up. Garfield did. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, here, click this right here, and you can be a subscriber. But don't forget to set up the notifications. I'm gonna have more live videos coming soon, because I've got a mic for the iPhone now. It's about time, right? But until next time, be safe out there and keep on trucking.